Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the conversation with Dr. Joan Coleman and friends, and I'm with my friend Megan,
Hi, Megan Price, Megan P129 on IG.
and I'm with the coolest girl in this block, in all these blocks, Rita. Rita, how are you?
I'm Maria Reynolds, and you can find me on Instagram as the Reynolds Vlog.
All right. Today we're going to talk about, do you hold on to grudges? You know, somebody do you something, and we talk about, we're in the time now where self-care, we talk about forgiveness and letting go and be kind. But do you secretly hold on to grudges? Do you, like, on the outside, are you forgiving, but on the inside, you're like, just don't come near me? Rita, do you hold on to grudges?
So I have a theory, okay? Like people, I know this is kind of flingy, but I hear one Taylor Swift say, "You don't need to forgive and forget to move on." So I really think that I don't need to, even if I hold grudges, I can move on. So in myself, doesn't matter if I hold that. I think I will move on, doesn't matter. But I have the tendency to really hold because I never forget the damage that people do to me. I always, so it's not if I hold it, but I always remember the damage, you know?
Yeah, so just
I can,
remember, just
I can
remember.
be very, I can be very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I can be nice and polite and then move on and be very sweet where it, what is necessary. But at the same time, I know what the hurt and the bottom. So I can move on, but I still have my memory in those grudge stuff. So there's stuff that I can, if I hold the grudge, there I know where I trust and don't, you know?
I get what you're saying. It's kind of like, okay, you hurt me, but I'm gonna let it go, but I'm gonna hold on to the part. I won't forget the hurt part. But I could say hi, I could come, talk to you, but I'm not gonna be all up in your face. Megan, is that a good thing? Is that really letting go?
That it is letting go and also taking a lesson with you. I mean, it's like that, like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, right? You've learned something. And I feel like unless the situation is a scenario where that person maybe has really fully apologized and acknowledged whatever it was that hurt you, I don't think there is much change that has happened within the situation. So I think you do need to take it with you. Just that's like self-care. Say, hey, like, you showed me your true colors, like, you're whatever. So now you got to take that with you. And I think that that's like self-preservation to learn about somebody. But I think that there's certainly the situation where you could say, like, hey, I suck, like, and put it out there
Yeah,
and say, I did you wrong. And like,
Megan, I can say
let's move
something
on.
to you. So what
Yeah.
happened if someone really hurt you? Like, like if someone really hurt you and you're like in pain, and people say, okay, don't hold grudge and forgive. What you would do about it? Like, you understand? Like, if it's so much damage, and people say, no, you can hold grudge. Like, what you would do?
But
Like,
that brings the question, though, does holding a grudge and forgiveness, can that coincide together? Can that coexist together? Holding grudge, forgiveness, preserving yourself, your mental health. Does that go hand in hand? Megan, what do you think?
I think it does. I think those two things are, like, they totally can go hand in hand. You can forgive somebody and still kind of have that like in the back of your mind, like, I know what you did, I know how I feel, and I know what's happening here. So I think that even though we like to say, oh, we forgive or whatever, I think you always, it's, how can you not have it in the back of your head that this person burned you or this person
Yeah.
did whatever? So and I'm not like talking like childish, like, oh, like, you did this to me, now like you're off my list forever, like you have a grudge, like trying to like throw shade at somebody or like create negativity towards somebody, but just like going about your normal interaction with them is going to forever be different. So I think that you can forgive them and still have that, if you want to call it a grudge or just that like power and knowledge or something. Yes.
Yeah. Do you agree, Rita? Can you forgive and hold a grudge at the same time?
No, like I will like I just have this speech. You don't need to forget and forget to move on. You just make indifference. So the pain will still there because some people never change, and wherever, if you want to be a better person, they will never change. So I think you just move on with that, and you don't forget. But some you really need to deal with some people. There's no way to say no. So no, I can move on holding a grudge. I'm sorry, but boy.
You know what, Rita, you are so right. And people hurt you, or they constantly think they could do things or say things and you'll be fine with them. And then you get to a point where you're like, I don't have to deal with you personally, but I could say hello, I could be cordial, but then I don't have you don't have to be in my space and I don't have to be in your space. Holding grudge, does it make you sick, Megan? Holding a grudge?
Yeah, I do. I think so. I think that makes me hurt a little on the inside. Yeah.
As far as your heart or your emotions or physically?
I think my heart, I feel like I don't want to put that out there, and sometimes you can't help it. But, just like both of you are saying, like kind of just disassociating with somebody is always an option. Like you can forgive, you can not, you can hold a grudge, whatever you want, but like you can completely distance yourself from somebody as well, and then maybe you don't have that pain. But I feel like anytime you're negative towards somebody, that always comes back at you. Like that's a little like tarnish on your inside.
Yeah, yeah. Rita, do you agree?
Honestly, I can deal with people if I have a grudge. I'm very polite. So, I learned in my life that even in things that I do, because I do like a lot of social media or modeling since I was very young. So there's a lot of people that make damage, and you need to continue working. So, I really learned to combine that. Hold the pain and move on.
Yeah.
So yes, I can hold the grudge and move on. Like I've been in situations that maybe someone take advantage of myself, but I need to continue working. So it's part of what I learned. I don't say it's okay, but I some kind of way I manage both. You know,
Yeah,
like I
I
don't.
understand. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Now, I could hold grudges. I could just hold on to them. However, I have to forgive. Like I forgive and I let go. But I am like Rita. I'm like, or Megan. I'm like, I don't have to be in your circle. I don't have to be near you. But I'm gonna forgive for me, and I'm gonna let go for me. So that's what I try to do, because holding grudges, man, you don't want to be around the person. You don't even look at their face. But if you say, okay, I'm gonna forgive them and I'm gonna let it go, I guess it's more palatable. You're more able to be around the person if you forgive, but not forget, but you're supposed to forget too. But some hurts you can't forget. And that's just life. It's just the way it is, right? Any last words? If any last words, Megan?
I think that they can go hand in hand. I think you can hold the grudge and forgive at the same time. So,
Yeah. Rita, any last words?
Well, I just think like always time. There's a Spanish phrase for that. Like time always have a way to go out for bittersweet situations. So doesn't matter if you don't heal when you want. If you let the thing on time,
Mm-hmm.
probably the thing will go.
Yep.
Just
Time
with time.
heals wounds.
Yeah.
Yep. Time heals
Yeah.
all wounds. That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. So listen, you heard it here from these beautiful ladies. Listen, if you gotta hold it, hold it. Because time heals all wounds. And then if you want to just move past it, forgive, let it go, and just continue on with your life and let them go. All right. Let them go, but be cordial. Okay. And I hope you enjoyed this conversation, because I sure did. Did you ladies enjoy it? Yes, they did. Join us next time for the next conversation. I am Dr. Joan Coleman, and I'm with Megan.
Thanks, Megan P. 12 IG.
And Rita.
I'm Rhea Reynolds, and you can find me on Instagram as the Reynolds Vlog.
And this is The Conversation. See you next time. Bye-bye.